Moving on, the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, says the government will soon effect the Gas Master Plan into a legislative act that will aid the process of turning Ghana into a hub for the petrochemical industry. Opening a conference on the petroleum industry here in the capital, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia said government will provide incentives for investors in the petroleum downstream sector of the economy.
To the African Refiners and Distributors Association, African oil industry has attracted over $30 billion investment in logistics, distribution, storage terminals, import facilities and retail marketing in recent years. Upon completion of a $15 billion oil refinery next year, estimated to be one of the world's biggest refineries, Africa's oil giant, Nigeria, is expected to experience a rebound. This will push daily processing of crude oil to about 650,000 barrels of crude. La Côte d'Ivoire is expecting a $674 million new finance package for the Société Ivoirienne de Raffinage in Abidjan. This means the petroleum downstream sector of the sub-region is becoming vibrant and competitive. According to the Ghana Petroleum Authority, Ghana needs to be more competitive to achieve its vision of becoming a petroleum hub in the sub-region, hence the theme, Regional Collaboration, a Catalyst for Transformation, for the 2019 Ghana International Petroleum Conference in Accra. The participants, mainly drawn from West Africa, are expected to discuss the regulatory framework and best practices for the advancement of the petrochemical industry in the sub-region. The Chief Executive of the National Petroleum Authority, Al-Hassan Tampoli, said West Africa petroleum downstream sector is growing and this requires new policies to confront challenges in the dynamic industry.
In view of these developments, it has become necessary for us to review our competitive advantage. As such, a forum such as this would help us evaluate the petroleum hub vision and draw a more realistic roadmap which we find relevant.
A Deputy Minister for Energy, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, said Ghana is developing a legal framework that will make Ghana a competitive petroleum sector in the sub-region.
To realize the goal of an efficient and effective downstream sector, meeting domestic and export requirements for refined petroleum products, government shall focus on the following policy areas: optimization of the development of downstream infrastructure, competitive pricing of petroleum products, adherence to health, safety, security, and environmental standards, carbon footprint reduction, improved quality of petroleum products, and local content and local participation.
The Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, said government is looking to realign the country's Gas Master Plan into the Gas Act to strengthen the legal framework for the sector. He said the move will protect the investments to be made by prospectors.
The Minister of Energy would conclude the process of realignment and commence the process of legislative consolidation of the Gas Master Plan into a Gas Act. This is an important requirement for development of Ghana into a petrochemical hub in the sub-region. There is nothing that really encourages investment by the private sector than regulatory certainty. The proposed Gas Act will provide an enabling environment and appropriate incentives for investors that are willing to invest in Ghana.
Participants in the next 2 days are expected to come up with concrete policies that will guide and transform the downstream petroleum subsector in the sub-region.